Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and in an unexpected turn of events, after 2 days of cricket, New Zealand are on top in the test match at Kanpur. They trail India's first innings total by just 216 runs and have all of their 10 wickets in the bank. Whereas Bangladesh surprised everyone, finishing day one on 253 for 4. A wonderful partnership between Liton Das and Mushfiqur Rahim got them there, and I'll be talking about both of those games on this volume of CRIQAZI Diaries.
Have a look at that, smiles up, oh, it's nearly taken someone out the stands. That was a flat six right under the stand there, the George Giffen stand, up into the members, and it went like a rocket. Well, wicket 24.
So Bangladesh take honours on day one of the first test thanks to an unbeaten 204-run partnership between Liton Das and Mushfiqur Rahim. Now, both of these players were dropped from Bangladesh's T20 international squad after an abysmal T20 World Cup campaign. And it really is a testament to their mental strength and character, the way they've come back into the team and performed. And even if these performances have come on a batting-friendly surface, a lot of credit must be given to this pair. Of course, that is because these two cricketers have dug Bangladesh out of a massive hole as the hosts found themselves at 49 for the loss of 4 wickets within the first session. Pakistan's bowlers were right on the money in the first session, removing both openers Saif Hassan and Shadman Islam for scores of 14 each. In fact, Shadman would have been dismissed much earlier if not for his good fortune, as he nicked a Shaheen Shah Afridi delivery in the very first over, but Pakistan's fielders did not hear that nick and they never appealed. Then he was strapped LBW by Hassan Ali, and Pakistan did appeal this time, but the umpire didn't give it out, and Pakistan decided against taking a review, which would have shown 3 reds and sent Shadman back to the hut. He was ultimately caught on the crease once again by Hassan Ali on a very similar delivery, and this time the umpire raised his finger. Of course, Bangladesh did review, but once again it was 3 reds with the ball crashing into leg stump. Saif Hassan, on the other hand, was the victim of an absolute rip snorter of a delivery by Shaheen Shah Afridi. He was bounced out to perfection, with Abid Ali taking the catch at short leg. Right arm off spinner Sajid Khan then went on to remove Bangladesh captain Mominul Haq for just 6 runs with an absolute ripper, and Nazmul Hussain Shanto threw away his wicket also for 14 runs on a Fahim Ashraf delivery that was really begging to be hit, Sajid Khan taking an outstanding low catch at point. Thereon, it was the Liton Das and Mushfiqur Rahim show as the former went on to record his maiden test match century. He was dropped on 67 by Sajid Khan at square leg, a sharp chance to say the least, and he really made Pakistan pay, ending the day at 113 not out. The experienced Mushfiqur Rahim also finds himself on an unbeaten score of 82 overnight, and this has been a fantastic fight back from Bangladesh after a string of low performances which date back to the T20 World Cup. Now, Bangladesh, of course, won the toss and elected to bat first. It's always useful to win the toss and bat first in a test match in Asian conditions, as no team wants to be batting last when the ball is getting a lot of grip and turn. Therefore, in order to stay in the game, it is imperative for Pakistan to make quick work of Bangladesh's remaining batsmen on day 2, as the hosts find themselves in control of the game, sitting pretty at 253 for the loss of 4 wickets after day 1. And if Bangladesh managed to get a total in and around that 400 mark, Pakistan could be in deep trouble in this test match. From a Pakistani perspective, of course, all eyes will be on Pakistan's bowlers, as they are expected to make quick inroads with the new ball and really try to wrap up Bangladesh's innings before they get to around 350. From a Bangladeshi perspective, of course, they need to continue to bat till they drop and try to stretch that first inning score to as much as they can in order to give themselves a great chance to win this test match. Another player who will be under the scanner is Abdullah Shafiq. He is, of course, making his test debut and is set to open the innings alongside Abid Ali. I really do hope Abdullah does well over here, as he has been with the team for about a year now. And even though he only has 3 first-class games under his belt, he definitely has the talent to succeed at international level. Now, personally, I would have preferred Saud Shakil over Abdullah Shafiq in this test match, but of course, I do wish the youngster all the very best for his maiden innings in test match cricket. On to the India versus New Zealand game. Now, I personally thought that India is going to pile on the runs on day 2 and is going to bat New Zealand out of this game But boy was I wrong. New Zealand's player of the day was veteran seamer Tim Southee, who I had initially thought should have sat out this game in favor of Neil Wagner, but he proved me wrong big time, taking 4 wickets on the day, bowling 12 overs on the trot, and recording his 13th 5-wicket haul in Test match cricket. Now maybe Neil Wagner could have featured in place of Will Somerville, but then again, hindsight is 2020 really, and Tim Southee's 5 for 69 is definitely one of the best seam bowling spells that I have seen in India in recent times, which also takes his test wicket tally to 319 wickets, only 112 wickets behind New Zealand's legendary test wicket record holder Sir Richard Hadlee. Southee disturbed Ravindra Jadeja's stumps early on in the day as the all-rounder failed to add to his overnight score of 50. He also went on to claim the biggest wicket of the day, India's unsung hero in this test match thus far, Shreyas Iyer, who added 30 runs to his overnight score of 75, recording a test 100 for India on his debut, the first such instance since Prithvi Shaw scored 100 on his test match debut all the way back in 2018. It was a very well-crafted innings, and it would be fair to say that Shreyas Iyer was ready for this occasion, having scored his runs at an average of 52.18 in 54 first-class matches prior to his test debut at an outrageous strike rate of 81.54. Now, given that Iyer is not a starter for India in red ball cricket, I reckon that a certain Cheteshwar Pujara and Ajinkya Rahane will have to up their game in order to retain their spots in the test team. The rest of India's batsmen fell like a pack of dominoes, barring Ravichandran Ashwin, who scored a rearguard 38, which propelled India's first innings score to 345. New Zealand spinner Ajaz Patel also featured in the wickets column today as he took India's 2 remaining wickets post the tea break. The biggest surprise of the day, however, was the resolute, unbeaten stand of 129 runs by New Zealand openers Will Young and Tommy Latham. Both batsmen dug it out, grinded through their respective innings, and as a result, New Zealand are only 216 runs behind India's first innings score at the end of day's play on day 2. Now, Tom Latham funnily was adjudged out thrice during the day's play, saved by a review on each of those occasions and ending the day's play on 50 not out. Will Young, on the other hand, playing in only his 4th test match, scored an unbeaten 75 runs, and he definitely looks the part to represent New Zealand in red ball cricket for years to come. New Zealand are definitely ahead in this test match now and will be looking to bat for the entirety of day 3, and in an ideal world, bat once, bat big, bat India out of the game. India, on the other hand, will need wickets as soon as possible because both of New Zealand's premier test batsmen, Kane Williamson and Ross Taylor, are yet to feature with the bat. And these are 2 batsmen who have been so successful for New Zealand over the years and definitely have the capability to take this test match beyond India's reach. Now, I'm not sure what to expect as I haven't gotten much right in this test match thus far, so I'm going to keep an open mind and enjoy test cricket at its finest. Let me know who you guys think will win both of these test matches in the comment section below. And that's a wrap for Volume 88, folks. As always, if you enjoyed this video, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that bell icon in order to be notified about all of my latest videos. That's all for now. I'll see you when I'll see you. Kazi off the mic.
Have a look at that. Smiles up. Oh, it's nearly taken someone out the stands. That was a flat 6 right under the stand there, the George Giffen stand, up into the members, and it went like a